Now learn how to baseball. I'm too shit house at baseball to actually want to try and put myself trying to get far enough into that to do that. Probably also where the baseball bat heat move is. Yeah. If I was actually 100%ing the game, I would consider doing that. But every sub-story, I'm okay with. Actually, we do have a street boss. I think it is time I introduce a street boss to this. Yeah, I know where he is. Alright. I'm so sorry to Haruka. I want you to show me things on the town, Kiryu, Oji-san. Can you oh, there's a street boss right here. I didn't realize you were here. Well, what we have here, looks like we have ourselves a pretty tough customer. A man who knows his way around weapons. Which, by definition, means you must be packing the good stuff, ain't you? Suppose I am. I see. Well, how about that? I have an idea. If I find you right here and now, you're going to hand over all the weapons to me. Oh, you've made a mistake. Essence of gold! Ooh! 4, motherfucker! Bonk! Yay! I'm getting so much hate that I can't stop, but I can't help but to keep doing this while I'm trying to do this. Whoa, Jesus! Okay, so if you hit someone with that, it is a brutal attack, actually. So two alternate bats you can get for baseball. One that makes getting hits harder, but adds a point multiplier. The other makes it easier but decreases your points. Both of those scare me a lot. I give you're really on a whole nother level, ain't ya? Guess it better be handing over the goods. No big deal, really. After all, this is something I came up on another guy. Nameless katana, that's going away. Doesn't even have a name. Get the fuck out of here. Have I gotten any lucky gear since last time I passed this thing? I have, like a D3. Toughness ZZ. Yay. I would consider going back and trying to 100% Yakuza games in my own time if it wasn't for legend difficulty. Like, legend difficulty is the main thing that makes me go, no. And it's not because I don't want to play the game on a higher difficulty. I mean, I'm not good at the game, so I'd be scared about that. So I don't think that would go very well if I tried. But it's more so, from what I understand, you got to start a new playthrough on legend difficulty, and because you get such good items out of doing like sub stories and stuff like that, I would worry that if I wanted a chance of doing legend difficulty, I'd have to redo all the side content again. I have this issue with a lot of games where it's just like, I want to go through the game on the higher difficulty, but it means I've got to redo all the side stuff to have a chance of that, because I'm so spoiled by character action where you go into the high difficulty carrying everything. Kingdom Hearts is a big thing for that. Blue Bat is really nice. Actually completing the courses is worth more than failing. It sounds like people want me to go learn the baseball bat thing, but that's just going to be another massive long process. We already spent so long failing at baseball that I'm scared about trying it again. Also, sup? Mysterious assassin. Are you Kiryu? I'm not obliged to answer you. What do you want with me? Goes without saying, I'm taking you out right now. Alright, okay. Actually, finding this dude and street bosses are reminding me. I've still got to do the grinding for Majima to actually get to the point where I can hand over the money for Kiryu. I'm still yet to actually do that, and I probably should. Serious assassin throws grenades the entire fucking fight. Okay, you can't tiger drop a grenade. Or at least, I couldn't. Ah, fuck it. 4! He didn't care about that one. 4! That does a lot of damage. 4! 4! This is actually ridiculously powerful. Like, look at how powerful that swing is. That is so powerful. 0 makes you new, makes make a new save. K1 and K2 let you new game plus it. Oh, they do? Shit, I did not realize that. Because, yeah, 0 is the one where I knew you had to do a new game. So I'm just like, I really enjoyed my experience with the game. But to play it on the highest difficulty, I'm not redoing Real Estate Cabaret Club. I'm not doing that. It's just that you rush your first playthrough and save the side stuff for Legend. Ah, so that's what you actually, okay. Okay. Darkwood Sword, it's going away. I have so many weapons in this game. I have a dearth of weapons in this game. It's kind of a weird experience, considering how infrequently I use them. That being said, this baseball bat is pretty legit. Sorry, this golf club is really legit. That swing does so much damage. It's so good. It is so good. Oh, goodness. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was the big thing that I'm turned off doing games on a high difficulty when I've got to redo the entire game, including side stuff. Again, I'm spoiled by character action games. And by spoiled, I mean they do it properly. Of just carrying anything anywhere and just jump between stuff. I just want every game to be structured like a character action game. I don't think I'm asking too much here. Because I'm not. Fuck it, we're gonna go do this sub-story. I said I was gonna do March of Construction stuff today. I think we're officially in the point of that's not happening. So, I'm gonna go do this sub-story. Alright, I'll fight you guys. This Gauge 3 has a sort of new game plus and that lets you carry over all unlocked Keyblades. Does the power of them all reset to 0, or do they keep their power? Because if they... And I guess, even if they reset their power, you can just choose the one that you actually want to use. The one you get from completing the classic minigames. That's fine. They already said level 1. Yeah. But at least it gives you the good magic Keyblade from the start. You can do, for the classic stuff. At least you get that from the start. The best Keyblade in the game. Better than Ultimate Weapon. Which is weird. Considering it's, Ultimate Weapon. Although Ultimate Form is really good, so there is that. Where the forms for the magic one aren't the greatest. Let's get LD Bendo and put it in the fridge for tomorrow. There's also a sub-story in here. Not another Model 10! I'd give my kidney for a Model 12. I want it. I need it. What? The elusive Model 12. I'm buying a bento. Can I get a bento box? My kid wants a bento box. Bento lunch set. Oh, here. Actually, she said to look after our health. We're getting a healthy, balanced bento box for tomorrow. There we go. This fun sub-story. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. The key to healthy living is having a balanced diet. Why do I feel there is actually significant amounts of time in Kiryu and Haruka's life where it is Haruka who has to act as the adult and, tell Kiryu not to eat, 10 plates of ribs at once and stuff like that? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Step away from the figures. I call dibs on this shelf. It looks like shampoo. Dibs, you aren't just claim part of a convenience store for yourself. Ah, this brute's gonna hit me. Wait, you're literally looking... Oh, no. There. Yeah, there's shampoo and lollies. It's shampoo and lollies. What are you looking at? Are you a collector too? You must be. Nobody comes in this afternoon in the hunt for space samurai figures. You're next to the cup noodles. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I mean, you don't know? These figures are from the best anime of all time, Space Samurai. Space Dandy. I heard that one was bad. It's interplanetary perfection. I have heard one person say it's bad. I have no idea what anyone else thinks of it. The art direction, the oozing style. It's so popular you can find these figures at practically any convenience store in Japan. Thinking you have to go on so long without knowing true enlightenment. Just look at the finish of these babies, and only 500 yen. All I need is Model 12. That's the last one, and my life goal of collecting the full set will be complete. I got to introduce myself. You can call me Toriyama. I'm Kiryu. Hi. Give me a lot of details. Is it this thing that's next to you, the pink thing? It looks like bottles of makeup. I don't know what you're referring to, buddy. How about a deal, Kiryu? She? I've never even heard that honorific. Can anyone explain to me what she is as an honorific? I've never heard of that one. I've gone through 3 Yakuza games now, and I'm yet to hear what she is as an honorific. What? I don't know what that one, what that one is implying or suggesting. You give me a Model 12, and in return, I'll give you some of my dudes. I have all the rarest ones, except Model 12. I can even give you a super rare Model 7, please. Buddy, what are you... Oh, is it these? No, it's not them. It's like colognes and perfumes and stuff. Dude, you're imagining shit. You're not standing next to any fucking figurines. You're high. You're high as fuck. She is used in formal writing and sometimes in very formal speech for referring to a person who is unfamiliar to the speaker. Typically a person known through publications whom the speaker has never actually met. For example, the she title is common in the speech of newsreaders. That's why I don't hear it. Because we're always talking to people in person. It's interesting that this dude says she. Because most people, when you first meet them and Kiryu says his name, they either say Chan or Han, sometimes Kun and stuff like that. Like, they usually go for one of the friendlier ones. Some will do, a lot do just say son. A lot do just say son. I've never heard she before in this. Which again, with that context, it makes sense why I've never heard she, but okay. Well, there you go. So that gave me zero information on what to actually do. Get a model is all it told me. What? You sell them? Oh, there we go. It is considered basic manners for an adult to buy no more than 5 at a time. Okay. Okay. Is this literally just what I think it is? Others, I guess. Valuables. Oh, there we go. Oh, so I bought them and it just immediately does this. Oh, okay. So to the code by figures, see if you have Model 12 in your inventory, repeat. Oh, okay. Didn't we fight this dude? We Gacha now. Why does this game have so much Gacha in it? What the fuck? Also, I got the very rare Model 7. I already have the very rare Model 7. I already got it. Is this literally the entire sub-story? Well, there we go. We're done. We're done. I got it. We're good. Is this the one you want? That's a... Calm down. It's just a figure. Right. Apologies. Anyway, will you give me the Model 12? Sure. Here you go. You will! Kiryu, you're a god among men. A god among gods! I shall erect a shrine in your honor to celebrate this miracle. I'd rather you didn't. Apologies. I let make someone get the better of me. Here's my end of the bargain. Thrilling gameplay. I got Model 3. You said you were going to give me a 7. This is what true friendship is. No, this is deeper than friendship. We may not have emerged from the same womb, but I consider you a beloved brother. Hope we can meet again. Farewell. Collecting things does sure seem to energize people. I admit, I think this is known about me. I very much have a collector mentality for certain things. Oh, and so to the clerk. Oh, you can't buy more. So if I wanted to actually complete the collection of having every single one of them, I guess I should have just kept buying them then. Like if you actually want to go, oh, I want the entire thing in my inventory, to just buy them over and over again then. I guess that's the idea if you actually want them. Not that it matters, but if you wanted to, like, have every single thing, then there's that. Also, apparently at one point I sold a unique piece of armor. I didn't realize that. Whoopsies. Apparently at some point I sold a unique armor, which I did not realize. Oh, that's actually every sub-story here. Except for the 4-shine ones. But it's every sub-story here done. Alright, actually, we can just head back to Kamurocho now. I still do need to do Coliseum stuff, so I could do that. We've still got to work our way through the several layers of that to get to that one dude. So that could be what we do. Even though I'm very bad at it. Do we have other sub-stories in Kamurocho? I haven't even seen. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, no. Not cracking, not doing anything. Everyone's sad and cries. Is there any others here? There is not. There is not. We're actually clearing out most things. Again, unless any new sub-stories appear from doing other stuff. There is also that. So on our way, I want to stop by the drugstore, buy all the drugs that we need to get the health. I also want to go try out the other pissing competition. Sorry, dudes. So we're going to stop by Sega, take a piss, stop by a drugstore, get some drugs, do some Coliseum. How many sub-stories you still need? I will check that once I do this fun. I feel like we're in the 50s. We might be approaching 60. Do not remember. Hey, there's one thing that I'll say that is kind of upsetting about this game. Like in terms of completing a bunch of this stuff, it's the completion lists. The fact that the completion list is just more experience and not like completion points is upsetting. I actually, like, in hindsight, now that I'm not doing it, I did like the idea of, like, completing the completion list. And it's like, oh, I can focus on buying these foods, or getting into taxis, or just running around, or getting into fights, trying to do different heat moves. And that would unlock me new stuff, where here it's just more experience, and the experience you get from this completion list stuff is fucking terrible. Like, you get so little experience in most of it, that it's just actively not worth it. We're at 62 of 76. If we assume that there is 6 to do for the Cabaret Club, that would be 68. So there's 8 that we haven't done yet. Which, there's the one that we've got to complete currently. And also the, I think we found out there was at least one more granny one. Yeah, there should be at least one more granny one. So between those two, that would be 72, 70 or, wait, 70 or, no, that would be 70 of 76. There's a couple more after that. Pretty sure completion points are only a thing in Zero and Kiwami. The other games still have completion lists, but there's no real rewards from them that I recall. So I think I liked getting those rewards. Sometimes it was a bit annoying to like have to grind as hard as I did to get those rewards of just like sprinting more and stuff, but it meant completing the completion list meant something as opposed to this game where it means very, very little. You max out way too early. Like all the like awards and everything, yeah, like the experience you mean, so these rewards don't mean anything. And like even the ones where I've got to complete more, like I clear 10 missions and I get 10 blue experience. That's nothing. That's nothing. Completing this thing gets me 100 of a bunch and 200 of one. That's okay, but I mean like it still doesn't mean much. It still doesn't really mean much compared to what else I can get. Like, I have everything already. So, yeah. And I didn't, like, the grinding for stuff wasn't the most, like, fun thing. But I didn't go out of my way much to grind completion list stuff. It was more so, there'd be a couple things I knew could get me my next completion list goal, and I would aim for those things. Oh, right, this one doesn't let you pee. It's only the other one. I forgot. Only the theater square one lets you pee. I am now remembering. But yeah, it's just like, oh, I'd catch 5 taxis, and I got a completion point. I'd be like, oh, cool, that can get me another thing. Nice. Where in this, every time I see that completion list thing pop up in the corner, I'm just like, okay, that happens. It means nothing to me, though. Like, as someone who's not going to try and complete the completion list, because, you know, I will die one day, so I want to do stuff in my life other than play Yakuza. Don't get me wrong, I love Yakuza, but I don't want to spend every second until my life expires only playing Yakuza. So I'm not going to try and finish the completion list for these games. But still. Getting anything before at least helps. Where in this, it means nothing. Soul Checker, that's gone away. Bye. I have so many weapons. I feel like the game really wants me to use weapons more frequently than I do. Probably why the base combat isn't as good as previous games, and there's so little to do in it. Because they want you to use weapons. There is 100% completion reward, and it is not good. Sick. Hype. Awesome. Love it. Fuck yeah, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go pee. Time for toilets. The north wind and the sun, and me. On easy, thank you. Alright, flow intensity rules. Expel as much fluid as possible to power up the pervy winds. Okay. Okay. Increase and decrease flow intensity. Got it. Got it. Alright. Use your stream to control the pervy wind and flip up her skirt. Okay. This one is just spam. Like, am I just holding it? Do I literally just hold it? Too bad, so sad. My gym clothes are on. Okay. That one's just hold it. Okay. There's no game to that one. You just hold it. Is that literally it? Was there anything more You say just spam. Spam in this is hold one button. Is that literally it? In real life, I get it because it's like with an actual muscles and stuff like that. But in this, it's hold a single trigger. Was that literally it? Just hold that? Okay. Okay. That one I understand what it means in real life and stuff, but for a video game translation, it means nothing. Okay. Okay. Then drink that one you can't finish unless your bladder is maxed out, but you don't have to be at max bladder to play the games. Oh. I didn't realize that there was a beyond. I thought it was max to play it, because it says like you need like 3,000 points to play toilets, and I thought 3,000 was the max. Maybe that's it. That would make sense. Stop blocking my stuff! You piece of shit! Get out of here! Oh, golf clubs! Golf clubs! Free golf clubs! Here we go! Oh! Not ready for this. Four! 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 Yeah. Bonk. I didn't think Golf Club would be one of the most powerful weapons in this game, but here we are. How much damage that charge up move does is awesome. It's really good. But damn. Okay, we're gonna go to the drugstore and then we're gonna go to the Coliseum. And we're gonna try and get through Coliseum. And then after that we can do more martial arts. Like in the next session, I mean. Because it'll probably take the rest of this session just to do the sub-story for that. I still feel like my attack stat isn't high enough. I feel like I'm probably still meant to increase my attack stat even further. I feel like we're meant to go even further beyond. And it feels like it still takes a shit ton of attacks to kill basic enemies. Dangerous fellow! How's it hanging in Kamurocho? During your absence, some dangerous dudes have drifted into town. This one calls him Nutjob Nutagiri. He may speak with a silver tongue, but again on his bad side and he let his fist do the talking. He's in West Park. Handle your business, Kiryu-san. Okay, well fortunately, I will be heading towards West Park. So that will be easy to accomplish. Some nice one sober. Shut up, Haruka. You're not here for me to pay attention to you. Oh, I had way more drugs than I thought. I did not realize I had that many drugs. Well, there we go. I had a lot of drugs. We're doing very well for ourselves. We're doing very, very well. Let's have these dudes up. Hello. Hi. I feel the game also wants to be trying to aim for aim moves more. I know, so like compared to the previous games, just the combo attacks are nowhere near as good. And it's not even just because there's only one style compared to the multiple styles in the previous games. I swear the previous games had more moves you could do in one style than this game does in its entire moveset. But then again, I also feel like this game is less dangerous. I'm trying to say the combat's not as good in this game as previous games. Is what I'm trying to say. What I'm actually trying to get across at is that I don't think the combat is anywhere near as good in this game as previous ones. It just doesn't have the same level of satisfaction that it did before. I don't think it's that I'm getting tired of it. I just feel like in combat, my normal combos are just very simple. Just do the attack and there's not much to it beyond that. And I'm not doing anything more than that. I know, it's like Brawler had its counter attacks, and that was cool. It also had like feint punches, and again the Tiger Drop and the parries and stuff like that. Like Rush had like other things going on. Base style just hit everyone at once, and like you'd grab stuff with it, which I guess in this does exist with extreme heat mode. Just I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more options in the previous game than what this one has. Oh, this isn't West Park, is it not? Oh, it's not, okay. It's not literally in the park, it's over here. Got it. Got it. When you said in West Park, I figured you meant in West Park. Okay. Kind of said that this tiny little square is all that's considered West Park now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, considering how important the tiny, like the homeless camp was, and now it's a tiny little thing there, is a bit upsetting. Especially considering how nice the people in there were. And also, I'm now worried that none of them are going to have homes to go to. I mean, a bunch of them work for the florist now up in the Millennium Tower, so that's good. But I mean, like, we already saw that one place, the tiny little gambling hall that they're now shoved into, which is just like not as good. At last, I find the infamous Kazuma Kiryu. I must admit, you've handled yourself quite well. But have you considered that you might have hit me on a tiny bit overboard? Now, Kiryu-san, we're both adults here, so why don't you we talk this one out? Do you happen to have a minute or two? Do you really just plan on talking this out? Actually, I didn't plan on talking from the start. In fact, I'm sending you on a one-way trip to hell. Now die. Okay. I start to remember that I'm powerful and that everyone dies in front of me. Yeah, we go. Bonk. Again, I also feel this game encourages heat moves way more than the previous ones because I don't think heat moves do less damage in combat if you repeat them unlike the previous game. I don't think that happens in this one at all, which is rather surprising. Considering that was a big like thing of just if you spam it, you're going to get weaker, so try not to just spam it all the time. Where in this, it's very much just, nah, just do it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter. Let's look this one out like adults. Now, before you get punchy with me, I'll have you know I'm not a stingy person. Like any good sport, I prepared some conversation for you. A cleaver. Thanks, buddy. You're still an asshole. You're still an asshole. I'm low on health, aren't I? Alright, well, before we head in there, we'll go down to this one spot here and eat here. Then we'll actually go do Coliseum stuff. Ah, I almost dodged them. I almost dodged them. I'm hitting you all with the motorbike. I guess I'm not hitting with the motorbike. Have you worked in extreme heat mode or what they really want out of the player? Yeah, I mean, extreme heat mode is good. Again, I much prefer it over the Kiwami system. But it's still just not as... It still just doesn't feel anywhere near as in-depth as before. And like, I don't like using weapons. Like, for the most part, I don't like using weapons in fights because it feels like cheating. Like, the weapons are so powerful that it does feel like cheating, that it's just like, I may as well not even actually fight. That being said, heat mode, extreme heat mode also does feel like extreme mode. This game definitely feels like it hints at weapons like candy. Yeah, no, I've definitely had the experience in this game more than any other of, you need to send an item to the item box because you're too fucking full. It happens more than any other game by far. It is a bit excessive. It is a touch excessive. Oop, oop, oop. Knocking over everything, don't worry about it. How much beef can Kiryu fit in his stomach at once? A lot, it turns out. There we go. There we go. Nom 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 nom. There we go. I mean, like, I feel like the problems that I have with this game are well known, but just when I go around and do certain things, that just becomes more and more apparent. Like, it's weird that I'm getting to this game and I'm just like, visuals, story, and combat, I all think are the worst the series has had so far. And that is saying something, considering how many of those. Oh, no, you know, it's just the gameplay and the visuals, and the story. No, it's only those things. It's only those things that I think are worse than like both previous games. Well, the control of your combat again. The combat encounters and designs themselves are the worst in Kiwami, and I'm never gonna argue that. It was the primary issue that I had with that game, but you know. But with this game, like, all of those things are worse than the previous games, and that's very upsetting considering how much of the experience that is. It's still a good game, obviously. I'm still very much enjoying the game. Just, I think there are certain big aspects that are just not what they were in prior ones. How many meals do you think we're gonna eat tomorrow, Haruko? The amount of things you've asked about me. Here's a boss fight with 10 dudes. Which one am I referring to? Who knows? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. And there is also, like, the amount of times that you fight Majima is fine, but how many health bars he has every time. And obviously the final boss and the Arase and stuff like that. Well, not final boss, not Nishiki, the one before that. Jinju, that's his name. You showed the number on me last time, but that wasn't the end. Die! Just kidding. I totally want to fight you again, but honestly, I don't have the guts. That's why. So I had to train under you. This is an offer you can refuse. Hey! More SR. Which I think I'm full on SR at the moment, but that's fine. Kiryu-san, good to see you. I was expecting to lose in there, but, well, you know what happens. I'll let you stick by you from now on if you don't mind. After all, I need to take my revenge someday. That is destiny. And you only are. How much of this do I have to go through to get to this one sub-story? I'd like to enter a tournament, thank you. How much more experience do I need to get to the things? Next rank is almost as many points as I've already gotten. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Is Gawachi gonna be in here? I just want to at least see if he's in here. I'm pretty sure he's not, and that's why I have to level it up again. Yeah, no, he's not in here. Cool! Cool. Okay, which is the easiest one to do? It's only level 2. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. This is what we're doing. We're gonna power through this by being overleveled. That list is who you've beaten, not people you can fight. Oh, I thought that was everyone who was available to fight. Ah. There we go. Fuck it! I don't have enough XP. Oh my god, I'm actually short on greens. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm short on green. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, well, I'll do the Carnage tournament. Legend, wrestling, and wrestling. I have Tiger Drops. I have a bunch more things. The 70 billion health bars that people will take will not be as much of an issue this time around, hopefully. And also, you know, if my heat bar actually works, then we'll be fine. Considering my heat bar literally fucking broke one time while I was doing this and it wouldn't let me do anything heat related. Because it literally just broke. I cannot mash out of this shit. Never happens, never works. Ow. Do you mind, buddy? Do you mind, buddy? Do you mind? There we go. There we go. Simple enough. Okay, wrestling and wrestling. Smash community's gone to shit ever since Pyra and Mythra were announced. I am not at all surprised by this. For how much hype and everything people usually get about Smash announcements, people always overhype themselves and will always just be like, everything sucks with most announcements. And being that they're Nintendo reps, this is obviously going to be a big one. Like, if you're someone who can look at the fucking 9 characters that we've gotten as DLC for Smash Ultimate and honestly think there is not a single good one in that entire list, go fuck yourself. Like, I've seen so many people who literally say the entire thing sucks and there hasn't been any good picks yet. And I'm just like, you're basing no good picks on your one specific character isn't in, so everything sucks. Go fuck yourself. And that's my big thing. And when we have Minecraft motherfucking Steve of all characters, that alone is like a holy shit deal. And then you think about how many fucking third parties we got in the first pack, and it's just like, come on. I think Steve and Sephiroth are awesome. They are fucking awesome. Again, Pyra and Mythra I don't think are super exciting picks, but they make a lot of sense, and I know a lot of people wanted them. Because a lot of people were upset that they didn't get, like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 didn't get representation in Smash, and they wanted it. So I'm happy for those people, and I think it's an option that makes sense. Like, this isn't that much of a surprise. Sakurai literally has already said in the previous Smash thing that he wanted to put in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so it makes a lot of sense. Like, it's really something that Sakurai wanted to do. So, you know, like, it's fine. It's fine. And Min Min's a good pick just because Min Min's so different. Like, the only pick that I think is bad so far has been Violet, and that's just because Fire Emblem already has so much representation that it doesn't really add anything like that it doesn't already have with that. Well, like, Fire and Mythra are just like, sure, there is already Xenoblade in there, but there's one Xenoblade in there and stuff like that. So it's just like a second one for a Nintendo franchise. That's fine. Like, that's not a big deal. I don't think that's a bad thing. And when you don't get one of the people who has 1,000,000 health bars, it's amazing how much easier the Colosseum is. There we go. In the wall you go. There we go. I looked up which tournament the Sub-Story Dude is in if you want to know. Yes, fucking please. Yes, please. Please tell me this. Ooh, payback ring. That sounds kind of interesting. I'm gonna send away the metal gloves for it.